is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
And you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Okay. Okay, we'll just do that for now.
With me in your head because I didn't.
No, I did. I told you.
Hear any of this. This is all like completely new stuff. So weirdo. I feel like you need to move over more because the thing's right in your face. $10 seconds.
This is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. Thanks for joining us this morning. GovsRadio.com is the website. You can see our show there live right now.
This is Ruth Buzzy, and I'd like you to know how much I love the Knockem Dead radio show coming to you live on govsradio.com. Oh, you make me laugh. You really do. Oh, please. I can't do this anymore.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sallie on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie. Hey, how do you say there, people?
Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and
but I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and hopefully this year things would be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year. All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday. It is March
16th.
March 16th.
16th.
Wow, March is flying. Welcome, everybody, to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club right here in Levittown on govsradio.com. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Greg. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Christine. Hello, Linda. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Deanna. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Philip. Hello, Kirsten, Elizabeth, and Mateus. Mateus. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see some new names there. Thanks for tuning in. It is Tuesday Trivia with Dr. Kent Pichelle. We'll be getting to that in just a little while. Please like and share our show. Hit those likes, hit those hearts, and just copy the link and share it to every place you go. Hello, Douglas King. And please go to govsradio.com. That is the place to go. We're going to be getting off this Facebook thing soon. So head on over to govsradio.com. You can see the show live right there. You can comment as well there. We do realize that there's some issues if you're using your phone. There's some issues with getting on with being able to comment, but we're working on it. We're going to get that fixed for you.
Yeah, we're going to work on that a lot today and tomorrow. So,
if you saw the Teespring ad, that is the place to get yourself some Govs Radio merchandise. Please get yourself some, and then send us a photo of yourself with your Govs Radio merchandise. Send it to us on Facebook, and you can get yourself a pass to any of the three great Governors Comedy Clubs: Belmore, Bohemia, and Levittown. That's McGuire's in Bohemia, the Brokerage in Belmore, and Governors Comedy Club right here in Levittown. That's where we are. You can get yourself some passes to any of those three great clubs. Just send us a picture of yourself with your Govs Radio swag and go to govs.com. That is the website for the clubs. The clubs will be open April 2nd. Very exciting. So go to their website, find out who's on the schedule, like Colin Quinn on April 17th. Get yourself on their mailing list so you can get exclusive information and get more free passes for future shows. And speaking of April 2nd, we will be here April 2nd. We're doing a special live from Governor's Green Room. So the comedians that will be playing that night will be stopping in here to hang out with us before, after their set. So we'll hear what the reopening night will be like. So we're very excited about that. And last but not least, get yourself over on govsradio.com where we're choosing a person at random. All you got to do is comment, and we're going to pick a name at random, and you can win one of these. This is a poker chip. It's a chip for Roslyn Social, great restaurant in Roslyn here on Long Island. This is a chip that'll get you one complimentary drink. Ooh. No? We're not doing Mean Sallie Monday. That was yesterday.
I'm politely waiting for you to do your spiel.
All right, but I'm
There
looking.
were 3 times I was going to say something, and then I was like, you know what? Just let him get everything off of his chest. Let him do his spiel. So I was just politely waiting. But even then, that's a problem.
It's not a problem. I was just looking for a little support on the ooh. just like the head spin. We both do that. So I get yourself a chip to Roslyn Social. If you're not in the Long Island area, these things do not have an expiration date in case you're coming in maybe next year or something. Or another week or two, we're going to have another giveaway that is good for everybody. Should we tell them what it is? Or should we wait?
Let's wait.
Okay. But there will be another small giveaway like this that is good for anybody no matter where you live. So there you go. So, all right. Before we get into things, let's see who else is here. Hello, Mom. Gina Conjemi Coffin is watching. Belmore, Bohemia, Levittown. Linda Marky Smith says, love you both.
Love you too, Linda.
Well,
What do you mean well? There's no well.
For $20 she can love me.
No, because that's gross.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Isn't she your cousin?
No.
Oh, I thought it was. Who's your cousin that's named Linda?
Linda Marcus Smith is not my cousin. We've been through this.
I know. What's your cousin's name?
Linda. What is her? Can you get Facebook on here?
Yeah, sure.
Her. What is her married name? She's been married she's like me. She's been married 1,800 times, so I always forget her name. Are you friends with her?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe not. If I don't know her name, probably.
Oh, well, her name is Smith too.
Yeah, that's why.
But
I was gonna say, you know what? I was gonna say, I know it's a similar name, like something that rhymes with something. But then I had this risk that it wasn't, and you're gonna make fun of me, so I just was silent. Once again today, I'm silenced.
Well, she loved an elephant for $30. It says she loved an elephant for $30.
I loved an elephant for $30. I rode an elephant.
Did you?
Yeah, I think it was like something like $5 at a fair. You could ride an elephant. I'm like, oh, that's worth $5. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, it was fun. It actually moves just sideways. Like it's remarkable that they go forward. Like you're sitting on it, and you literally, they just walk like this, and you don't even feel like you're going forward because
you're rocking.
Yeah, it's really kind of weird. Yeah, but
it's like fun. A roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yes, another Smith. What are the chances of another
How
Smith?
How strange. Yeah, do you have something?
I do, but go ahead.
No, good.
You look like you were going for it. Go ahead.
I'm a hero.
You're a hero.
Yes. I want to talk about the light.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the light.
I could actually run for the Senate and win for what I did.
You could probably win, some kind of public local office. I'm not going to go with
I changed
Senate.
my entire neighborhood. I made everything right.
Danielle Asher and Bill Hansen to watch. I just want to say hi to Danielle quick because she can't stay long because she's at work.
Oh,
so all
hi,
right,
Danielle.
go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, yeah. Do you want to talk about it or?
Oh, all right. So
because I changed your life the most, I think.
Well, yeah. Yes, yeah. I do owe you.
You were on the edge of murdering someone.
Sorry, I was just looking at Andy Plachanos' comment. I rode an elephant in Thailand. Wait, are we not talking about prostitutes? Yes, Deborah. Sally is a superhero.
I'm a superhero.
So, hello, Erin White. So, Sally lives in Massapequa, and she lives on a road where I don't really get your neighborhood. It's like a puzzle. There's just roads everywhere.
It's made to be that way, where because they don't want people. They don't want the riffraff.
We don't want the riffraff.
We don't want the riffraff
coming into our neighborhood in Massapequa.
Well, it slows things down.
You middle class, hardworking people.
It makes it safer for the little kids, where people aren't just zooming down the roads. And
because no one zooms down the road.
Yeah.
By the yacht club that's right across the street from Sally's house.
Yeah. So anyway, so the whole neighborhood, you had to come out of this entire neighborhood. You have to hit this red light at the end of the block to get onto Merrick Road, and it is.
It's almost that's why I mentioned the weird neighborhood though, because the red light is practically the only way to get out of your neighborhood. You can go through. They just stuck a road wherever they saw a 5-foot spot.
Yeah.
If there's an area of 5 feet or more, they added a road there.
Yes.
It's nutty.
It is.
So you have to go all over if you want to get out a different way, or you can just go up the one long block, down from the yacht club on the water
Shut the fuck
to make it all the way up to the mainland.
I'm not a member of this yacht club, so don't make me
Well,
like
true.
that.
So-
I mow my own lawn, people, so get over it. I think I'm like me and one other person on Long Island. But just to like stop, like when I first moved there, I have these like little dogs, and so a couple of times a week I'll take them for a run. Like I don't even want to make it sound like I'm a runner, because I'm just this old lady who runs with little dogs, and sometimes I look like I'm going backwards, so it's not like that big of a deal. But when I first moved there, I got totally lost, like completely lost. Like I think I was just literally going around in this weird maze circle for a long time. Like, like every once in a while you're like, I've seen that tree before. And I was like getting to myself, like when you're already exhausted running a mile and a half and then you can't find home.
Well, maybe that's why you got lost, because you were trying to figure out where you were by looking at trees.
I don't know.
Wood and branches and leaves. I think I saw that tree.
But I was there only like 3 weeks and I got lost. And seriously, I got to the point where I was actually saying to myself, don't cry. No one wants to see the Oprah ugly cry with some lady and little dogs. So
A 40-something-year-old woman. I'm lost. Can you call my daddy?
So I actually came across this older couple who I saw walking a week before past my house. So I actually
you stopped and said, "Where's my house?"
I said,
You actually said, "Where's my house?"
So sorry to bother you, but how can I find? And I named the road, and they I'm totally lost. I just moved here, and they helped me out. But it's the worst feeling. Like I knew that wherever I was, I could probably literally throw a baseball to my front porch, and I couldn't find it. There was no way I was going to find where I was.
And you said what? The road?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have just said the yacht club,
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that.
because your road is like 8 miles
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
So the most direct way to get out is to take this long. She lives on a very long road. You just go,
It's windy,
and it takes you to a main road,
and there's
which
3 stop signs. It's so annoying.
oh no.
No one bothers with them. Well, you do, but go ahead.
So you come to this red light that takes you. That's at a main road. For those of you on Long Island, it's Merrick Road. So that's your way out. But if you're making a left, this is the longest light.
He's not even kidding you.
I think I do think it's the longest light I've ever experienced on Long Island.
You just and if Long Island lights are probably what 2 minutes anyway.
Long Island lights
They're
are
really long compared to the rest of the world.
They're like 20 feet apart, and they're like 2 minutes long.
But when you do get the green, like in other places, like you just have you may not make it all the way through if there's a green light. Like on Long Island, if the light's green, you have no worries about making it. So that's good. But when you add a light, it's annoying.
The red is extra long at this light, and the green is very quick. And this is to get out of Sallie's block onto the Merrick Road, a main road.
Yeah.
So we and there's been times where the red is longer than usual, and you'll see a parade seems to gather a line of people, and you'll see people are turning around and getting out of this, or they're just saying screw it, and they make a right, and make a U-turn.
And
So
he did this like 3 times. He's like, fuck it, I
Screw
can't
it.
take it anymore. And so he's like, I'm just gonna make a right, and a quick U-turn. And 3 times I was in the car with him when he did that, and all 3 times, by the time he made the quick light, he got the red and a wait.
Yeah.
And we watched like all the people leave.
So the other day, I'm sitting at the light. I was taking my daughter to Dayhab, and we were running a little late. So we get to this red light, and I'm sitting there, and it's, again, the parade, the long line of cars is gathering, and I look at the clock on the phone, and I'm watching, and I wasn't there for when the red light first, started, when it went from green to red. The light was already red by the time I got there. And it was 7.5 minutes that I sat there.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but most New Yorkers, most Long Islanders, 7 minutes at a red light is like 7 hours to somebody in Ohio or something. It's
Plus, if you think about it, if it's like
we
7
have
or
no
8,
patience.
if you have 7 or 8 minutes, and like let's say you're just going to work locally, that could be like like my kid works probably like 8 minutes away. So if it were him, he would be 8 minutes late just
Right.
because he sat at a light. It's just insane. So the texting started coming in. I've been here 7 minutes. The light's still red. I'm gonna lose it. I forget what you said.
I didn't say anything like that. I just kept complaining that the light was red. I think I said I can't believe this or something. But so you, Sallie O'Neill, I lost concentration for a second. You stepped up and you made a phone call.
I did. Well, I made 2 phone calls. First, I called the town of Oyster Bay. I figured every time I have a problem in life, I call them and they make it right. But they gave me. It's the lights are run by either Nassau County or Suffolk County. So I had to call Nassau County, but he gave me the number, and I got this guy on the phone. It was unreal. Like, I was so happy to get him. I said, hey, I just want to explain what's going on. I said, there's this light for this one community that has to come out of on Merrick Road. And it's already a really long light. Like, I've lived there, I don't know, 6-7 years. It's already the longest light. In Nassau County. Like, it already was. And I said, but lately, I have to say, lately it's crazy. Lately it's like, seriously, 5-6 minutes. There's I said, also there's the trip underneath the road where if you don't like move up close enough, you have to like back up and then go over it again and then it'll work. And I said, in order to trip it, you have to like almost be like jetted out into Merrick Road. Now it's becoming like really odd. So I said, and I added, I was like, it's like changing us. like this is just, you walk around the community and you mention the light and he goes, and he completely got it. He goes, you know what? And he knew what it was. He said, it sounds like this one particular thing is wearing down. Sometimes that happens. And we always appreciate the phone call. And then he said, let me just put you on hold for a second. And he said, he goes, I actually have a repairman like right in that area right now.
And that was the thing. And then a few hours later, that afternoon, I was at that light again, and I saw the guy up there working. Mm-hmm. So I called you up, and I said, well done, hero.
Dun, dun,
They're working on it.
See, I'm Superman.
Superman's stupid.
Yeah.
See, and only you would call yourself Superman. If I said you're Superman, I get yelled at.
I would not. You're the one who has weird feelings about words.
No, I would have said you're Superwoman. I would have said you're Wonder Woman. I would have said something like that.
I have not stopped this light since. Like, it's always green, and when it's not green, I just happen to be going to the right. So, like seriously, ever since I made that call, I have not stopped in front of that light. It used to be like you used to have to like plan for it, right?
Oh yeah, I pack a lunch.
Yeah.
So is that the whole thing? That's why you bring it up, talking about green and wearing green, like you're getting ready for tomorrow.
Well, yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen tomorrow. It's my son's birthday. So Sam, it's so funny. Like I always loved the name Sam, and it's funny too because you named your daughter, like Samantha. But like I always just thought it was like the coolest name, like, and that no one had it. And then so when I named him Sam, it seemed like everyone started naming their kids Sam.
So you're a superhero and a trendsetter.
Yeah, but my dad's name is Patrick. So I always wanted to do the middle name.
An Irish man with the name Patrick?
Patrick O'Neill.
That's like Linda Smith. You'd never see that.
Patrick O'Neill. So I wanted Sam's middle name to be Patrick. So, and then he ended up being born on St. Patrick's Day.
So it's now St. Patrick's Day.
Yep. St. Patrick's Day.
So happy birthday tomorrow to Sam Patrick.
I think he was probably in elementary school before he realized parades were not for him. I'm not even kidding. I'm really not.
I love my birthday. Look how much people celebrate.
I wish I was kidding.
Sorry. Excuse me.
But yeah, so tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. Actually, when we're going to do the trivia Tuesday, but I have a lot of St. Patrick's Day questions.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I did not do St. Patrick's Day questions. Ken Pichelle will let you know when to call in because we have the Piano Man thing to get to first.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
All right, we'll do that. I'm going to read comments. Linda is watching. Hello, Linda. My twin brother is turning 70 Wednesday. I just turned 21 times 3 plus 7. Finally, math confuses others. Well, happy birthday to you and your twin tomorrow. Same day as you. That's cool. Sallie sounds like me walking through my hotel. That's the same exact hallway on all 3 floors. What is she talking about? Stoplights?
I don't know.
Turn the headphone thing off.
Oh, all right. I don't think it matters though.
Well, remember when we tested it?
Oh yeah, it'll matter
Michelle,
with Ken. Yeah, true.
In Oregon, there's mold. Let's see. In Washington, it's all sides. So yeah, so we got people in Oregon and Washington. Oregon. Let's see. Oh my God, Long Island is the Vancouver of New York. Rich is watching. Hello, Rich. Tony said this is the most erect way out of Sallie's development. Good morning, Adam. Hello, Deborah. The time exchange rate for New York is insane. If it's 7 minutes, I'm guessing light is broken.
That's funny. Jeff said, he goes, I don't mean to brag, but when I'm at one of those lights, I get out and push the walk button so that the light turns.
Well, keep bragging that you can walk, Jeff.
Do you want me to call a light for you? I'll do it. Now I'm like addicted.
The town of Oyster Bay is on the North Shore? Yes. Ken? Yeah, I don't... Why is he so surprised about that? He'll have to explain that when he calls in a few minutes. Let's see. The middle and South Shore. Well, yeah, the Oyster Bay, the town itself is on the North Shore, but then the subsidiaries, the not villages. I don't know. All the different towns are under different jurisdictions, different sections. So yeah, Massapequa was Oyster Bay.
Oh, that's why Ken. Oyster Bay is it's a town.
Right.
Like it's like just a little town, but then it's a Oyster Bay. The town of Oyster Bay is like Massapequa is part of the town of Oyster Bay.
That's exactly what I just did.
Oh, okay, because Ken. Well, I was reading comments too, and that's what Ken is a little confused about.
Right.
Sorry. I can't always just listen to every little word that you say.
Superman couldn't get a light fix on Long Island. Just saying, says Andy Plajanos.
Right.
Yes,
exactly.
he could. He would use his eye laser beams and fix wires.
He's so stupid.
Or he would crush the light so that they'd have to put in a new one.
He'd mess it up in some way.
He'd mess it. Well, name one thing Superman messed up.
He took her memory away.
That's not a mess up.
Yeah. It's a big freaking mess up.
If Sallie is Superwoman now, should she have to watch out for Mark having a pocket full of kryptonite? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Ken Pichelle. Hello, Jennifer, Mrs. Fremder. Patrick is my middle name too, says Andy Plajanos. Whenever we go out, the people always shout. What are we talking about? You're talking about John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. La 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 la. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Whenever we go out, we can hear the people shout. They say John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. La 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 la.
Plajanos brought that on.
And you complain I never sing.
All right. So what are we doing?
All right. I'll tell you what we're doing.
All right.
So, and so I noticed something on Facebook. There's and this is actually how Dr. Ken Pichelle and I met. We are we're members of a Facebook page called Billy Joel Retold. In fact, we've had some retolders in here on our show, and we've promoted like Melissa and Teddy their Billy Joel show. We know them through Billy Joel Retold. It's a Facebook page. They talk about Billy Joel and his music. It gets a little stupid, Sometimes they talk about, I wish Billy would get back together with Christy. Shut up. It's just I just like to talk about the music, but anyway, someone posted something on there the other day, and actually a big thank you.
Was it anyone you know? Because you know a lot of people on
I
there.
actually don't recall who it was.
Okay.
But a big thank you to Mike who runs that page. He lets us share this show to that page every day, and he never once complains that, hey, this isn't a Billy Joel thing. Don't post it here. He's always nice enough to let us do it, which is partly why I try to talk about Billy Joel a lot, because I just try to
you
keep
would
it,
anyway.
Yeah. So I saw on there that somebody said something about how they think the song Piano Man actually takes place in a gay bar. It's like, oh, that's interesting. So, Taz says she hadn't heard John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt in years. You're welcome. I just sang for all you people. So I decided to take a look. I figured Jeff Posey would be very interested in hearing about Piano Man being about a gay bar.
Because he's gay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so I looked up the lyrics, okay? And
you didn't know the lyrics?
I know the
lyrics. How do you not know the lyrics?
But no, I wanted to look it up and just, really look at it.
Really study it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've come to the conclusion that I think I agree, that Piano Man takes place in a gay bar. If you listen closely to some of these lyrics, I think it shows that it's from a gay bar.
Do you think Billy Joel is gay and that's how he was like coming out of the closet, or?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
And the man had Christy Brinkley, so I don't,
Isn't it a bar in like a really nice restaurant in LA or something?
Well, that's partly the reason. The song was written in a bar in California, so that's another reason why I think it's about a gay bar.
Oh.
So it's 9. So here we go. It's 9:00 on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. Here we go. Right away. There's an old man sitting next to me. So right away, a man sits next to
Yeah, but
him.
the very first sentence isn't, because it's Sunday nights are the gay bar nights in California. So
What?
right
Say
away.
it, say it again.
Sunday nights are the nights to go out in California when you're gay.
Why?
Well, because like if they're sharing a restaurant or a bar with like kind of like synagogues and churches can, if they're poor, they can swap off Saturday and Sunday. A lot of good gay bars are Sunday night. And that's why like hairstylists take off Mondays.
Because they're hungover. So
they're
and how do you know this?
Well, because I lived in California for 15 years, and probably most of my friends were gay. Yeah, I think there was a good portion where at least half my friends were gay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's an old man sitting next to me making love to his tonic and gin. He's making love because he wants to, he wants to see the other guys digging the drink. He's making love. A woman would be like, "What are you doing to that drink?" But a guys, are sluts, so they'll see that and be like, "Hey."
Yeah.
So then he says, the old man says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes."
Oh my goodness! I never even thought of it that way. All right, now you're starting to make sense.
So now this man is probably a former priest or a current priest who likes playing dress up in younger man's clothes.
Yeah, like maybe he was with a guy and then put on like the wrong shirt by mistake while they were getting redressed in the morning. That's what that means.
And then, of course, it goes into, which is very gay, la, 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 diddy-da. That's gay.
It is?
That alone is gay. La-dee-da, diddy-da, that's gay.
Yeah, there's no friend I've ever had that sang like that. But unlike the straight guys next to me.
So then the next verse. Now, John at the bar is a friend of mine. Everybody in this song is a man. Gets me my drinks for free. He's quick with a joke to light up your smoke. To me, that sounds like some kind of code. Hey, I'd like to light your smoke. Like sometimes they say when you smoke a cigarette and you blow the smoke in the person's face, sometimes that means you want to bang them. Have you ever heard that? Oh, you've never heard that?
No, but I would just do the opposite. Like if someone did that to me, I wouldn't want to bang them.
Yeah, true. He's quick with a joke to light up your smoke, but there's some place he'd rather be.
Like in his ass.
Yep, in another man's butt. That's right. He says, "Bill, I believe this is killing me," as a smile ran away from his face. "Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place."
Are you saying actors are gay? Because you're an actor.
No, he's talking about being a male porn star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. And then right from there, you go la-di-da, diddy-da. It goes back to the la-di-da, diddy-da. So again, it's gay. It's all gay. So now the next verse. Paul is a real estate novelist. Again, we're talking about another guy. It's all men.
It's not all men. There's like a waitress thing in there.
I'll get to it.
All right. You're calling that waitress a guy.
But first off, what the hell is a real estate novelist? Gina, are you still watching? What the hell is a real estate novelist?
someone who writes stories
about selling houses. Yeah, that sounds like a real exciting book.
Isn't that a porn thing where like you go for oh, I'm just gonna go and check out this house, and then the real estate agent bangs you. Maybe it's all stories like that.
The very next line: Paul's a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And what is he doing?
He's busy.
And what is he doing? He's talking to Davy, who's still in the Navy. If that's not a clue, the village people in the Navy, that's what Billy Joel is talking about right there. In the Navy, you can sail the 7 seas.
Wow. You completely pull that off.
I'm telling you.
Well, actually,
and probably will be for life.
Yeah, but that's just it. I actually read that that Davy's in real, because he is a real guy.
They're all real people.
Yeah,
supposedly.
like Dave daughter is like pissed that it makes it sound like he didn't have a family. I'm like, really? You have to be mad about that?
You read this somewhere?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, it's never mentioned that he had a family. I'm like, really? She's like the 1% of people that's ruining comedy.
That's a poor attempt at just getting your 50 minutes of fame off something. So, right. Thank you, Tony. Tony says, right, talking about semen.
Where do you see that?
In the
Navy. I didn't even think of that.
All right, so now the very next line.
In the Navy. I'm on, because In the Navy totally came out before Piano Man. Chronological difficulties.
Don't mess up my jokes. I'll hang up on you.
Oh, no. It means Tony Tuesday.
That's right. You had Mad Sallie Monday. You'll get...
Tony Tuesday.
That's right. Angry Tony Tuesday.
I'll be quiet now.
So the next line. Here you go. Sally asked for it. The waitress is practicing politics. Now, 2 things with this. First off, it's the only mention of a woman in this song,
yeah.
and it's just a one sentence. He doesn't go on about her like he goes on about the men. And my second thing with this, notice how he says she's practicing politics, meaning she's become friendly with all the regulars, all these gay men. She's going to go into politics and fight for gay rights. This was the early 70s. This song.
She's a fag hag. No, it's a cool thing. It's like, it's important. Like, I was friends with a lot of guys, and you help them out.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
it's a good thing. It's not a bad, derogatory term. Like, that's totally what I was.
The very next line. They're sharing a drink they call loneliness. They're all lonely because it wasn't acceptable to be gay back then. So these men are sad and lonely. So they sit around together and drink and get stoned, as the line sign, and they probably stroke each other under the table.
There was no sadness in any gay bar I ever went. It was just total fun.
Yeah, tell that to Harvey Milk.
Why?
Because he was sad. He fought for his rights. All right, so now, it's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday.
Well, back to the waitress. I thought that was, I thought he wrote that about Elizabeth, because she worked there too.
Yes, that is supposedly about his wife at the time. Yeah, she also worked there, yes.
Okay.
All right. Pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile. Yeah, I bet he does.
Yeah, that sounds like, what did he do for that smile?
Because he knows that it's me. They've been coming.
All right, I see your point now. Mm-hmm. See what I did there?
Yeah, I see it.
See your point?
Yep. They sit at the bar and put bread in my jar, which I think is another code. How would you like to put your bread in my jar? Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
Like his pleasure dome.
Exactly. And that's it. I mean, to me, it's one of those things that was so obvious. How did we miss it? And this is
now
my
you
exclusive.
Can't not see it.
You can't not see it. It's a whole new meaning, and I share that with you all. That is my gift to you all as we now, just embrace the gay community.
Yeah, I think that's nice, baby.
Right. So let me go back and see what you guys had to say about it. Then we'll get to Ken and the ads. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. It's semi-autobiographical, says Nikki. But is it? Sunday is gayer, says Andy Plajanos. Yes, it took place in the executive room, yes.
Who wrote that? The executive room.
Nikki wrote that.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. Yeah, as soon as she said it, I was like, yep, that's the one.
When I wore younger man's clothes means when he was younger. Thanks, Taz.
Who said that, Taz?
Taz.
Thanks, Taz. The insight on that one.
Tom Glady asks, did you guys ever hear his spoken word album where he explains this song? Actually, you know what? I have. I'm going to have to go listen to that again.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and listen to it.
Long time ago.
Maybe it was a drag bar and he just didn't know, says Carrie. So Dr. Ken, is this an episode of Lost or Hotel California? Help, let me out of here.
That semen comment's really funny.
Maybe an agent who wishes he was a writer. Most people in bars are men, says Andy Pajanos. He knows firsthand because he had a lot of gay sex. What? Watch what you're saying. It's a fine line between you and deflecting. Yeah. The Navy gets the gravy, but the Army gets the beans.
No, that was funny.
$10 says Davy probably is still in the Navy, says Tom Galati. Terrible Tony Tuesday. Gina Conjemi Coffin just looked it up. It says in song that Paul was a realtor who was also writing a book and would never finish because he was always at bat. Oh, always at the bar. She wrote bat. And then,
yeah.
I didn't get it.
Like, always at bat.
All right. So, Tony, what you're saying is if I hear you play this song, it's go time in the bathroom.
There you go. When he does his la 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 la.
Thank you, Jeff. Andy Pajanos, you need 2 legs to do the mental gymnastics to make this song about gay bars. Hello, Bill. Interesting take on the Innocent Man song La Di Da. Hello, Camellia. And Tony's going to the bar to check it out. You're making him sound like a weirdo. I didn't make him sound like a weirdo. Now I'm getting yelled at for making jokes about a song.
As you should.
I don't know. I thought it was,
all right, let's do the ads.
I thought it was funny. Ken Pichelle.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is ad time. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Roslyn Social, a social experience in dining. Roslyn Social is the area's premier location for elevated pub food, craft cocktails, and local beers. Roslyn Social is open for socially distanced dining, takeout, curbside pickup, delivery, and on your favorite food service apps. Even their famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well. You can follow them on Facebook at Roslyn Social. They are located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. That's 1363 Old Northern Boulevard in Roslyn. Give Roslyn Social a call and say hi to Nick at 516-801-4963. That's 516-801-4963. Thank you from Roslyn Social. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. Two Eagles Auto Body is a family-owned and operated collision shop located in New Hyde Park, Long Island. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Two Eagles Auto Body handles foreign and domestic automobiles and motorcycles using such techniques as state-of-the-art paint spray booths and computer color matching. In the event of an accident, Two Eagles Auto Body has their own tow trucks and will walk you through the process from start to finish. From tow through the insurance process to the return of your vehicle, Two Eagles Auto Body is with you. Two Eagles Auto Body is constantly striving for perfection, with your satisfaction being their number one priority. Two Eagles Auto Body is located in New Hyde Park, Long Island at 1818 Falmouth Avenue. That's 1818 Falmouth Avenue in New Hyde Park. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527. Also follow them on Facebook at Two Eagles Auto Body. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. That's Gina Conjemi Coffin, licensed real estate agent with Signature Premier Properties. 631-495-7696. That's 631-495-7696. When you work with Gina, you tap into the collective experience of the best, most experienced realtors on Long Island. Contact Gina today to discuss how Signature Premier Properties and Gina can help you market and sell your property successfully or find your perfect home. More information about Gina's listings can be found at signaturepremier.com. That's signaturepremier.com. List your house with Gina, and she will work so hard for you and sell your house so fast that it will make your
head spin.
It will make your head spin. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Bella Vista Pizza. Bella Vista Pizza, for the best pizza in the whole wide world. Check out Bella Vista Pizza, where they offer thin crust, thin whole wheat, deep dish, and gluten-free pies. Also, pasta and baked dishes, calzones and rolls, heroes, entrees, salads, sides, and appetizers. You can follow them on Facebook at Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta. That's Bella Vista Pizza and Pasta on Facebook, and on Instagram at Bella Vista Pizza LI. That's at Bella Vista Pizza LI on Instagram. Bella Vista Pizza is located at 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. That's 154 Minetto Hill Road in Plainview. 516-433-4464. That's 516-433-4464. Mention Knockem Dead Comedy to receive a free garlic knot. BellaVistaPizza.com. Bambinos, check them out today. And, of course, the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by Knockem Dead Comedy, the premier murder mystery dinner theater company that provides interactive murder mystery dinner theater, game shows, variety shows, and more. You plan the party, they'll plan the murder. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery dinner theater company from Pennsylvania to Maine and everywhere in between. You may select between the Hillbilly Hoedown, a redneck wedding, the family, the fun, and the felony, the high school reunion, and the whacked family reunion, a lethal luau. Knockem Dead Comedy will provide a fun-filled evening full of audience interaction, including music and dancing, games and prizes, and tons of laughter. Knockem Dead Comedy shows can be seen at restaurants, catering halls, even your home. Their shows are perfect for corporate events, team building events, wedding rehearsal dinners, holiday parties, fundraisers, sweet 16s, and bar mitzvahs. You can follow them on Facebook at Knockem Dead Comedy and on Instagram at Knockem Dead Comedy. That's at Knockem Dead Comedy on Instagram. For upcoming show dates, check out knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. That's knockemdeadcomedy.com/show dates. Sallie, Tony, I'm all done.
I'm all done.
That's the ads for today.
Nice job. Nice job.
Can we go back to Massapequa and Oyster Bay? Are there like some county offices in Oyster Bay? Because Massapequa was on the south shore. So how do you call Oyster Bay on the north shore to do something about a light on Massapequa on the south shore?
Okay, so you have your county, which is Nassau County.
Yep.
But then, so it's almost like the next level down. You have Oyster Bay, the town of Oyster Bay. There are certain towns that has their own districts, and they have
like some kind of district affiliation that I should go and Google on my own.
Exactly, and so we have and they have their own boards. Like we have a town, Oyster Bay. He's the town supervisor. So he has X amount of towns in Nassau County that he represents and handles.
Garbage pickup is like our
right.
Like Massapequa's garbage pickup is the town of Oyster Bay district. It's like a district, and then like for example, there's a town called Hempstead, but there's also the town of Hempstead district where like Wantagh is a part of. Like their garbage gets picked up from the town of Hempstead, so and they're right close to each other. So that's how it kind of works. It's not the town.
I get it. I just was struck because I know that Massapequa and Oyster Bay are on opposite shores, so I was puzzled.
Did we help explain that?
You did, and I will Google more later.
All right. Okay, so we are going to be doing Tuesday. Oh, sorry.
If you're gonna
Master and
if you're gonna steal the intros, you gotta work. We're going to be doing.
It's 11:47, so I'm about to say we're going to be doing Thursday trivia. So I was just trying to help you out.
It's Tuesday trivia. Oh no, we might be here till 12:30. What, or even 12:35? What are we gonna do?
Well, I wouldn't say we in that.
I would.
Well, we drove separately. Oh no, we didn't.
No, we
I have
didn't.
to drag your ass to the store or to the car place. I'll leave and I'll go home and I'll come back and I'll get you. What are you doing there?
You're such a. I'm. Everything is fine here. You're the one that's.
So trivia
still
will be
being cranky.
on Thursday. Thanks everyone for coming by.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hand this week's Tuesday trivia. Sallie has it on the phone. How this works, if you're new here, how this works, we we ask random trivia questions. We take turns asking random trivia questions. It's not based on anything. They're just random trivia questions. We try to stump each other. We try to stump this guy right here. Oh, there we go. Thank you. And we try to stump you guys. They're just random trivia questions. Please comment in the comment thread below with your answers. We ask all the questions. We do not give the answers. Once we're done with the questions, we go back and we read your answers and we give you the correct answer. And of course, we make fun of your answers. We make fun of each other. There's no prizes. There's nothing to this. It's just for fun. It's just for bragging rights. And it's our chance to make fun of you. So with that, Sallie O'Neill starts question number 1.
Yeah, so it's a big Irish day, so
You're doing...
hold on to your hat. Yeah, and some of it's a little difficult, but if you just think St. Patrick's Day and, the Irish, which you are, you'll get them. All right. Who is, and I'm going to say a really weird name.
Okay.
Maewyn Suckett.
Maewyn Suckett?
Yeah. Maewyn is the first name. Maewyn. And then Suckett is Cuccat. I can't even say it without laughing. Who is that?
Well, suck it. So I'm thinking it's a porn star.
A St. Patrick's Day porn star.
I'm going to sanitize that a lot, and I'm going to go with the little dude on the Lucky Charms box.
Oh, very good guess. Yeah.
What? Say that again? He's going with
the guy on the little guy on the Lucky Charms box.
You're saying that guy, his name is Suckett?
Is Maewyn Suckett.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That's what I'm saying.
All right. I'm reading some of the comments already. And you have Greg DiFilippo agreeing with you.
Really?
So, yeah.
I just guessed out of the blue, but it makes me feel even better.
I'm trying to think of a famous Irish actor or something. I'm going to go with Sean Connery.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. All right. So, sorry. Bear with me a second. I'm having some issues here.
What's going on?
Okay. I'm ready. Sorry. So, all right. My first question. I did not do any St. Patrick's Day stuff.
Which
just
is
telling you now.
Ridiculous because you're mostly Irish.
All my questions are about Italy. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
In 1970...
Meatballs.
In 1970, cult ringleader and convicted killer Charles Manson recorded an album of his songs. What was the album title? Was it Smile? Was it Kill? Was it Lick? Or was it Lie?
Smile.
In 1970, cult ringleader and convicted killer Charles Manson recorded an album of his songs. What was the name what was the title of the album? Was it Smile? Was it Kill? Was it Lick? Was it Lie? Sallie says Smile. Dr. Ken Pichelle
agrees with Sallie.
Alrighty.
Number 2. Where was the first St. Patrick's Day parade held?
New York City. I have no idea.
Ken?
Irish is like Ireland, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go with Dublin, possibly marching to the Guinness Brewery. Possibly not, but Dublin.
Goodness.
Okay.
Okay. All right, next question. In addition to singing superstar Michael Jackson...
Wait, start again. I wasn't listening. Just being honest. I can't listen to every single freaking thing. Okay, go. I have internal thoughts. I'm just owing up. Everyone does this.
Yeah, when they're in the middle of doing a live stream talk show, sure.
I was just thinking about something. All right.
Did you ever hear Kathy Lee say to Regis, "Sorry, Regis, I wasn't paying attention"? No.
Well, because she never listened to anything anyway and just talked about whatever she wanted to. I'm actually interested.
In addition to singing superstar Michael Jackson, who were the original members of the Jackson 5?
Oh, that's tough. Tito.
Okay.
Give me a tissue.
Right.
Jermaine.
Okay.
Marvin. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Marvin.
Janet.
No, not for
No?
just the guys, right?
I don't know.
Jackson 5.
You tell me. You have to answer this question.
The Jackson 5 were just the guys. So
It's a long time ago.
Boobala.
Boobala.
Michael, Tito, Jermaine.
Um,
What's the dad's name?
Joseph.
He seemed, being a little judgmental here, but he seemed kind of pompous enough in the grand scheme of life to maybe have named a son after himself.
I don't think he did though.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, sorry, we suck at this.
All right. Well, do you want to move on, or Dr. Ken, you have any more?
Latoya.
Okay. Next question. That would be you.
That was me. Okay.
Again, not listening.
All right. So, where was the Guinness Book of World Records started?
What do you mean? Like, what town did what town did Guinness live in?
Like, how do you think it started?
Paul Guinness was just curious about who did the most stuff.
How'd you know his name was Paul?
I had no idea. Is
wow. No.
Oh.
It was just random conversation in a pub where
Piano Man was playing.
Joel was playing.
Now, Paul Guinness is a butt buddy of mine. He wonders who holds world records.
Wow, I'm telling him you said that. All right.
Who, Billy Joel or Paul Guinness?
Yes.
Okay.
So my answer is a pub.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Where the idea was birthed.
Where am I? Oh, here we go. True or false?
True.
1 in 4 Americans have appeared on TV.
TV? What a setup.
1 in 4?
1 in 4 Americans have appeared on TV.
I'm going to go with true.
I'm going to go with false.
Because even if you're just like walking past a newscaster filming something.
Yeah.
In an audience, watching a show.
I'm going to go with false because that way one of us is going to be right.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So place these people in order of youngest to oldest.
Latoya.
And they're all Irish. Colin Farrell, Bono.
Wait, what do you want us to do with these people?
Place their age from youngest to oldest.
Oh.
Who's older, who's younger?
Yeah, we just have to say who's older. We don't have to come up with numbers.
Right.
Okay.
Just in order. Colin Farrell,
Yeah.
Bono,
Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor, and Melissa McCarthy.
All right, I'm going to go with Farrell. Sinead. Bono. Yeah. I'm going to go Farrell, Sinead, Bono, McCarthy.
Okay.
And that's youngest to oldest?
Youngest to oldest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went oldest to youngest. Sorry. You want me to do it again?
Sure. So do it from youngest to oldest.
McCarthy, Bono, Sinead, Farrell. Although I think, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to change it again. McCarthy, Bono, Farrell, Sinead. I'm saying Sinead is the oldest.
That's not the change I thought you were going to make. I'm going to go McCarthy, Sinead, Bono, Farrell.
Wow. Oh, so you think Farrell is the oldest, huh? That was my original guess.
Yeah, but I barely know who he is, so there's that.
All right.
What was your guess?
My guess was McCarthy, Bono, Farrell, Sinead.
Okay.
All right. Next question. Regis Philbin, speaking of which, and
No way.
What?
I said no way.
Way. Regis Philbin and Martin Scorsese both went to Cardinal Hayes High School in the Bronx. Okay? What other famous person went to that school? And I'll give you a hint. He's a dead comedian. Cardinal Hayes High School in the Bronx, attended by Regis Philbin and Martin Scorsese, and also a famous dead comedian.
In the Bronx. It's in the Bronx?
In the Bronx. You guys are very quiet.
I don't know.
You know, you have too many I don't knows. Come up with something.
How old would he be right now if he was alive?
I have no idea. He'd be pretty old.
All right. Like, old, like Bob Hope old, or not that crazy? Is it Bob Hope?
Is that your answer?
Oh, you know who I'm going to go with?
No.
But here's the thing. You know how I have that problem where I don't know if they're alive or dead?
I already said dead comedian.
I know, but I don't know.
Oh, you don't know if this person's alive or not?
Who's the guy who Jerry
Lewis?
Yeah. Is he alive?
I'm not telling you. You'll find out when we answer the question.
All right, that's my guess.
All right.
George Carlin.
Ken says George Carlin. All right. Jerry Lewis. All right, I'll get back to that. All right, Go ahead. Next question.
All right. Oh, I might have missed one. I might have to steal one.
I don't have one to give you.
All right. Well, I'm short one because I'm all the way up for number 6.
You should be ashamed of
I know.
yourself.
I have see my number 5 is empty.
Why? How is your number? So you left it empty and didn't think, oh, that's empty. I should fill that in.
Yeah, I didn't get back to it. Yeah, sorry.
This is just her plan to end earlier.
We should get to make up a question for her.
Well, yeah, I was actually about to say that. I think, Dr. Kent Pichelle, I think you should come up with a question.
True or false?
Yes?
Viewers in Viewerland, true or false? Billy Joel has written a song called Oyster Bay. True or false?
Good question. I'm going to go with false.
Sallie says false. I'm going with true.
Oh, wow, really? All right, I'm changing mine to true.
Wow.
I thought it was just in the song. It's actually named that.
Named that is what the question is. Named.
He's not, well, the song you're thinking of, no, that's not the song. That has the lyric.
Yeah.
But he's talking about a song title,
Yeah.
right? You're talking about a song title?
He is.
The song is called,
song
right.
named Oyster Bay. Not in a town known as Oyster Bay, Long
Yeah, see,
Island.
I thought it was
one.
a
That's
trick
the ballad
question.
of Billy the
No, he's not asking for a
that's the
lyric.
ballad
He's
of
asking
Billy
for a
the Kid.
title.
I know.
That's a
I don't
mention.
know this
It's
Oyster
a
Bay
title.
song. That's why I went with false.
What is this Oyster Bay potential song of which we possibly speak?
Well, thanks for the question, Ken. That was awesome.
Next question.
Oh, sure.
Mary Catherine Collins is better known as Rihanna, Cheryl Ladd, Bo Derek, or Judy Collins? Or Phil Collins.
Bo Derek.
Sally's going with Bo Derek.
Run those again, please.
Mary Catherine Collins
choices.
is better known as Rihanna, Cheryl Ladd, Bo Derek, or Judy Collins.
All right, so here's my...
go
Oh,
with-
sorry, I forgot. Wait.
What the-
Sorry.
I'm going to go with Cheryl Ladd.
I would go with Cheryl Ladd. Not answering the question. Oh. Well, she would pay attention.
No, she wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't. She'd be like, get away from me, you freak. All right, next question.
All right, so the most searched term for women in for women search more for this term in Pornhub. Irish women. Yeah, it was a bad sentence.
You want to try that again?
I didn't get back to this, so it's like it's fumbly. Sorry. All right. So Irish women, when they go on Pornhub, what's the most term the term they search more for? I know if I try again, I'll make it even worse.
Oh,
Sallie
goodness.
talking. Take 2.
Irish women. Potato sex. Beer sex.
So you said an Irish phrase or term?
Like when you type in, when you're going on Pornhub, you have to type in what you're interested in.
Oh. So kind of like a Google search. But
Yeah,
less
it's like a Google
sanitized.
search.
But less sanitized.
Yes.
Shepherd's pie.
That was very funny.
That is really
Sadly,
funny.
I don't have a better guess than that.
Jeff said sheep schlong.
I'm going with Jeff. Well, with his answer, that is.
His schlong.
Yeah, I'm going with Jeff's answer. Okay. Let me scroll back and check out all the
You
wrong
didn't
answers.
do
Ladies
yours.
and gentlemen, Tony holds in his hand.
You didn't do
The
your
last
last
question?
question.
Oh, sorry. I totally forgot. All right. Well, I got to scroll back anyway.
Oh.
All right. Last question, ladies and gentlemen. Last question. Although nearly any body part or item of clothing may be an object of sexual fetishism, the shoe and the foot, and I just gave away the answer. Well, guess what?
I'm gonna go with the shoe and the foot.
All right. I have a bonus question. So
Oh,
forgive
sure.
me.
Now you have a bonus question.
A
You didn't
sex question. I had extra.
you
of.
weren't gonna like cough it up. Ken had to come and rescue me.
I don't have extra regular questions. Just I had one extra sex question. And I may have actually done this before, but I'm doing it again anyway. The states where couples have the longest lovemaking sessions.
I don't think you've done it before.
There's 1 in 4. There's actually, all right. There's 4 states. The top 4. Give me Give me one of the top 4 of the states where they have the longest lovemaking sessions.
New York.
Alaska.
Sallie says New York. Ken says Alaska. Okay, so now scrolling.
I'm just thinking there's a lot of people in New York, so you wouldn't put up with bad sex. That was really the reason I thought.
Christine is watching. Hello, Christine. All right. So
Tony?
yes, sir.
Before you jump into those, I am sad to say I got to scoot and
Oh.
listen to the answers
Oh, okay. Bye, Ken.
off
Thank you.
the air.
All right, cool.
We'll
Thank
see you
pal.
Thursday. Thank you.
Yes, fun as always. Thanks, y'all.
Thank
See
you,
ya
buddy.
Okay, bye.
Possibly in the comments. Bye.
All right. So the first question was.
First question. Who is Maywin Suckett?
I said Sean Connery. Ken said the Lucky Charms guy. Tom Galati says Jeff Bosey's new character. D. Filippo also said Lucky Charms. Carrie doesn't know. Elizabeth says Sting. Wow, Andy Plagiano's first guy to get a blowjob. Hello, Joanne. Tony says the guy from Billy Joel's Piano Man Bar. Taz says Andy Plagiano's in the Piano Man. That sounds like either Bosey or Fremder. Sean Connery's Irish. I just got yelled at again by Taz. Wow, Taz and me are going to
Scottish.
fight. What did I say?
You said Irish.
Oh, sorry. I'm reading it and I still said Irish.
See, Taz, how little he listens to you. Can't even read what you say.
I was reading her comment. I just messed it up. I was listening. But we're going to fight.
Don't you think it's funny that you read it Irish?
Yeah, that is pretty funny. It's stupid. Plagiano said it's St. Patrick. All right, and the answer is?
St. Patrick.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The most obvious answer. And
So,
who got that?
St.
Plagiano's got
Patrick, he changed his name to Patrick when he became a priest.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. And why do they do that anyway? Why do they change their names? And the nuns do it too.
And they all have
change-
to be called John Paul. Like, I don't get it.
Oh, Patrick isn't John or Paul.
I know, but most of them are John Paul. Well, it's like the English, all like their kids are William,
and we had to do the same thing when we were confirmed.
You had to pick a different name. What was your name?
My confirmation name is Daniel.
Is it really?
Yeah. I have a cousin, Dan, and it was after him.
And you just add it after your first name, or you replace your first name when you're in church?
You know what? That's a good question. I have no idea.
I wonder if it's like Anthony Joseph Daniel Walker.
That's how my brother and I used to say it that way.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's the right way, to be honest with you. And I don't even know why we had to do it. I just remember one kid. I don't remember who it was, but I remember one kid. This was 1984, 5, something like that. So we were young, we were teenagers, and I remember one kid got yelled at because he wanted the name Ozzy after Ozzy Osbourne, because that was when Ozzy was huge back then. And they yelled at him.
That would be frowned upon, I would imagine.
It was very frowned upon, especially back then. Okay. In 1970, cult ringleader and convicted killer Charles Manson recorded an album of his songs. What is the title? Is it Smile? Is it Kill? Is it Lick? Is it Lie? Sallie and Ken Pichelle both said Smile. Tom Glotty says Scenes from Italian Restaurant. Kirsten says Smile. Greg says Kill. Taz says Smile. Andy Pagano says Smile. Elizabeth says Lick. Joan says Lie. Carrie says Smile. Tom Glotty says Smile, Lick, Kill, Lie.
Who said that?
Tom Glotty said that. It's actually, so it is not Smile. That was the name of a Beach Boys album, which is why I picked that, because Charles Manson was friends with the Beach Boys.
That's not why I picked it, though. It wasn't like, it is an album somewhere. I just picked it because he was such a creepy guy, but he wouldn't, I just figured he'd pick Smile because he's like, remember those like weird looks they had on their faces?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He would.
What's the answer?
The answer is Lie.
Okay.
That is the answer.
Yeah.
Next question.
Weirdo. Not you, him.
Well, both, but just various levels.
Where was the first place St. Patrick's Day parade was held?
I said New York. What did Ken say?
He said Dublin.
Oh, okay, Dublin. Carrie says New York. Taz says Boston. Tom Glotty says New York. Carrie says Boston.
I found this really interesting because it was a really long time after America started doing St. Patrick's Day parades that Ireland was like, all right, I guess we should do one.
Well, so DiFilippo says Ireland. Kirsten says New York. Tony says Boston. Angel Placenos in front of St. Patrick's house. Elizabeth says county something. Joan says New York. Pajano says Mexico. Okay, so the answer Ireland?
No, that's what I just said. That it was a really long time since America was having St. Patrick's Day parades. That Ireland was like, all right, I guess we should do one because it's weird.
And
that's really why they started doing it, because they started seeing all these parades in America. But it started in Boston.
Oh, it is Boston, huh?
Yeah.
What is there?
It's a big, huge.
It's a big Irish town.
Irish town. I remember.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember because I never visited Boston as a kid, and so I kind of like circled around America. I went to like California, and then I came back and I went to just visit Boston. I don't know, 20 years ago, and I was like, wow, everyone here looks like me. It was the weirdest feeling. Like
Glasses
big
and
Irish,
short?
yeah, big Irish community.
Oh, they all have big boobies?
Half of them.
All right, so I will go back. I will move there. Boobies. I lost concentration. I'm just thinking about boobies. In addition to singing superstar Michael Jackson, who are the original members of the Jackson 5? Sallie said Bob, Marvin, and Hank. I don't know what you said.
Oh, Marlon. Wasn't it Marlon? Is that?
Taz says his brothers. Carrie, Tito, Michael, Jermaine, Janet, LaToya. Which I believe is what Ken said, too.
I just remember Jermaine and Tito. And
Andy Pagenos, Tito, Jermaine, Xavier, and Shlomo. Jones says Jermaine and Tito. Greg DiFilippo says Jeff Bosey, Rich Rada, Andy Pagenos, Boy George, along with Michael Jackson. Elizabeth says Tito, Marlon, Jermaine.
Oh, Marlon. Okay, good.
Galati says Janet. Jackson, if you're nasty. Who's that? Eat that nasty fruit. Nasty boy.
Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe, that's funny. Jesse. So Some of you guys got some of the names, but nobody listed all 5 together. So, yeah, it was Michael, Tito, Jermaine, Marlon.
Oh, good, yeah.
Nobody named Jackie.
Jackie?
Jackie
Jackson?
Jackie Jackson. I believe he's, if I'm not
just
mistaken.
Making it up.
And I think he was the oldest. Either him or Tito were the oldest brother.
Jackie Jackson.
Yeah, Jackie Jackson.
Who does that? Well, then Ken was right that he Joseph had such a big ego that he's like, I'm gonna make your name Jackson. It's crazy. I wonder if it was John, because Jack is a name of a kind of a pet name of John.
Yeah. Well,
So I wonder if it was John Jackson.
He was known as Jackie. Yeah, I don't know if his legal name or his real name is John. I have no idea.
So weird.
All right.
Don't you think?
What
are you gonna do? Where was the Guinness Book of World Records started?
I said by Paul Guinness at his house. Ken said in a pub. Elizabeth says Guinness. The Guinness Book of World Records says Greg DeFilippo was started in Poland and the guys didn't even realize. Canada, says Carrie. It was started to settle bar bets, says Plagianos. A beer garden,
Wait,
says
who said that?
Joan. Plagianos said that.
Yeah, okay. That's the closest answer I've gotten so far. That's almost accurate.
Tony says Gaelic. I don't know why he's saying that. Tony, I don't know what you're talking about, as usual. No, I'm kidding. So what's the answer?
So, the managing director, Hugh Beaver, was his name.
You Beaver?
Hugh Beaver.
Hey, nice beaver. Thanks. I just had it stuffed.
He worked at the Guinness Brewery, and some of the best ideas come from petty arguments with friends. So he was sitting around in a bar, like Ken was saying, and him and his buddies were arguing over which bird was the fastest bird in Ireland, and he could not believe that there wasn't any reference books that could answer particular questions such as this. So he started the Book of Records. And then after a while, it just became the officially settling any friend pub arguments, and they made the Guinness Book of World Records.
Did this guy make money off of it?
No. Well, maybe. Who knows?
I hope he did. But that's what Greg was saying. He didn't even realize. So I wonder if this guy didn't.
He's like, let's look it up. And then he's like, oh, we can't even look any of this stuff up. We need a book, and we're going to put facts in it, and we're going to have quizzes and stuff.
Yeah, I hope he didn't just make a list and then somebody just took it.
But they called it the Guinness Book because it was in that brewery.
True or false? 1 in 4 Americans have appeared on TV. Sallie said true. Ken said false. Carrie says true. Greg says false. Andy says true. Kirsten says true. Joan says true. Elizabeth says true. Taz says true. Tony gives me a thumbs down. Or at the Coliseum tailgate. Sallie and I were on TV for that.
Yeah.
The answer is true.
Yeah.
1 in 4 Americans have appeared on TV, and you nailed it. It's not like we didn't say like an acting gig or anything. We just said,
Yeah.
And that's how we ended up on TV that time at the tailgate party. We were just the idiots in the background.
We're like, look, we're on TV. We're such losers.
Pretty much.
Put this in order: the youngest to the oldest. Colin Farrell, Bono, Melissa McCarthy, Sinead O'Connor.
Carrie says McCarthy,
figure this out.
Farrell, Bono, Sinead. Greg DeFilippo says they're all old. Kirsten says Bono, Sinead, Colin, McCarthy.
You want me to just read it so then we'll know right away who's right or not? No. Because you'll have to go back and look at it because it's kind of complicated.
All right, fine.
So the youngest is Colin Farrell.
Farrell's the youngest?
Yeah, he looks like shit, man.
So we're going youngest to oldest, right?
He's sober now, so he probably looks a lot younger than he did 10 years ago.
Oh, is that right? He had a drinking thing?
Yeah.
All right, so nobody got that. Nobody.
So he was born in 1976. Then...
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Colin Farrell is younger than us?
Yes.
Yeah, that man has not aged well.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good actor, great actor, but
Yes.
I'm floored. Holy
Melissa
cow.
McCarthy was born in 1970, so
Oh.
she's next up.
She's the same age as me.
Yep. Then Sinead O'Connor is the same age as me, 1966.
That's it? She
Yeah.
looks older.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
And then last is Bono, 1960.
Bono, 1960.
I thought I was like older than Bono. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No,
'Cause he's been around for like freaking ever.
Yeah, but they came out in like, what was it, 79 or something was their first album or something?
Yeah, I guess,
So,
but he was so young.
yeah, you thought, what did you think, they were a boy band? That he was younger than you?
He looked really
10?
young. Yeah.
My buddy Bill Bresler, who watches sometimes, he was at, he was at U2's very first American gig.
Okay, then.
That's my whole story. So nobody got that question right. Interesting. All right, Regis Philbin and Martin Scorsese both went to the Cardinal Hayes High School in the Bronx. Name the third famous person who went there. Famous dead comedian. Sallie said Jerry Lewis.
Everyone's saying Carlin.
Jerry Lewis is dead, by the way.
Okay.
And then, yes, everybody is saying George Carlin, except Johnny Lambros. He just got here. J-Lo says Carrie. Jeff Bosey says Rodney. Johnny Lambros said Rickles. Bob Hope was from Ohio.
Okay. I knew he wasn't from New York, so I didn't want to go with him. But I just wanted like an age section to choose from.
Kirsten says Rodney. Taz says Rodney. Johnny says Rickles. The answer is, in fact, yes, it is George Carlin.
Okay.
George Carlin, Regis Philbin, Martin Scorsese. Jerry Lee Lewis was not a nice person.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with our trivia, but I'm just throwing that out
there. Is he from New
there.
York, or you don't even know?
I think he is a New Yorker. Yeah.
That's why I
he's
picked
from New
him,
York.
because I thought.
But yeah, remember that story that we heard?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, next question. Oh, the next question I believe was Ken's.
All right, so the next question is, did Billy Joel write a song titled Oyster Bay?
Correct.
And I said no, because I
You
was
said
thinking
no.
about a song that he wrote that has it in the lyrics. I didn't know that there was a song named Oyster Bay, but apparently there is.
Hello, Jane, who's watching. Johnny says false. Greg says false. Kirsten says false. Taz says true. Carrie says she bet he has. Elizabeth says false. Deborah says false. Tony says false. Andrew says false. I think that's supposed to be false. Joan says false.
This Oyster Bay song, is it on any normal album or just like added to some greatest hits thing?
The song, if you get a box set of Billy Joel's called My Lives.
Knew it was something like this.
It's a box set of live tracks, unreleased stuff, and demos and all sorts. Yes, there is a song called Oyster Bay.
It's a good question.
Okay. Not really a good song and never really fully recorded. It was just a demo, like a home recording type thing.
Yeah.
And it was very, I think he even did it before his first album came out. So the answer is true, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe, did anybody say true or was I the only one? Did I beat everybody? Taz said true. Me and Taz. So, all right, so me and Taz aren't fighting anymore. We're hugging.
She was never fighting with you. You're just sensitive.
She's been yelling at me all day.
No.
Yes.
She hasn't.
She's been yelling at me all day.
Hasn't.
Yes, she has.
Don't
me and her are
make
going
me
to
come
fight.
over there.
No.
Isn't it weird that live thing isn't up? Sorry
yeah,
to get
look at
all
that.
technical, but it's
Oh,
been
that's
bugging
weird.
me for half an hour.
Wow. And we are. I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
So I'm just letting it go, but I'm just usually when that happens, it meant that it was going to conk out, or we weren't actually on, but we are because people are writing. So I just have to let it go.
Well, again, Facebook with their weird ways.
See, Tess says she loves you.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, Taz is coming soon, so we can love each other up.
Nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see her.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Next question. Oh, is it me?
Yep.
Oh, Mary Catherine Collins. Sounds like a nun, doesn't it? Mary Catherine Collins is better known as Rihanna, Cheryl Ladd, Bo Derek or Judy Collins?
It's a good question because I could have easily picked any one of those. Yeah.
Well, you said Bo Derek.
Yeah.
Ken said Cheryl Ladd.
I'm trying to. I would think it might be Judy because I think that was like her. Judy is like her pen name or something, so it's probably something else.
Well, Carrie says Bo Derek. Greg says Rihanna. Kirsten says Bo. Andy says Bo. Joe says Bo. Lambro says an old hag. Tony says Bo. Elizabeth says Bo. And you guys are correct. It is Bo.
It is.
It's Bo Derek.
Like I remember like being a kid thinking, no mother names their daughter Bo. So I figured it was something weird. Like she wasn't like that's not on her birth certificate.
Her husband was a weird dude, man.
Who's her husband?
John was that his first name? John Derek. He was an actor.
Oh yeah.
And he a very good actor, but then he got weird. I mean, he was the one that he was married, and I don't know why. God, I don't know why I know this stuff. He was married to Linda Evans, and he.
I know why you know this stuff because you watch soap operas.
Because they got naked, and he got weird with.
You're always trying to make it normal that you watch these nighttime soap operas, and it isn't normal. I'm just saying. I'm looking up John Derek.
Such a dick.
I know.
He got Linda Evans to he convinced her to start posing nude in magazines and stuff.
Recognize him.
Yeah, that's him. He pushed her to do nude work, and Linda Evans didn't like it, so they got divorced. So then he marries Bo Derek, who looked a lot like Linda Evans.
Yeah.
And he convinced her to do all the naked stuff, and she did it.
What a
Man,
weirdo.
did she do it?
Oh really?
Oh.
You saw like a lot of naked stuff.
That's practically all she did in the 70s was naked stuff.
Really?
You're not up on this?
No. Linda
Come on.
Evans?
No, Bo Derek. See, again, she's not paying attention.
Oh. Well, she did the movie 10.
Okay.
But she wasn't naked in there, was she?
There was no nudity? I thought there was.
Maybe I saw it on TV, so they cut out. The movie was only like 40 minutes long, so. I didn't get to go to the movies a lot as a kid. I saw a lot of shortened movies on TV.
As opposed to other kids who were allowed to go to naked movies.
Well, yeah, but I didn't even go to regular movies. All right.
You never walked over to the Hicksville Theater?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you didn't live terribly far from it.
Yeah, I mean, I did when I was in elementary school. I would that's where I saw Star Wars and stuff like that. But then, from junior high and high school, I didn't really see movies.
I used to love that theater because they only had 2 or 3 theaters in there.
Yeah.
But there was the one on the end, that had an outdoor entrance. You could just leave the theater instead of walking through the whole place or the lobby and stuff. That door was never locked. Never.
Well, even when you went in there, they never cared that you walked out of one movie theater and right into the next. I would do that all the time.
I went through the back door all the time and snuck into movies. I did it. I did it regularly.
You went through the back door and snuck in all the time.
La di da di da. All right.
This is your coming out show. I think this is how you just want to tell everyone.
I'm gonna come out all over you.
All right, number 6, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Pornhub, the women of Ireland. What do they type in the search engine the most?
Andy Plagano says BBC. Kirsten says big dick. D. Filippo says small penis Irishman. Elizabeth says shillelagh. Andy Plagano says daddy. Lambro says tiny peckers. Carrie says no comment. Jeff Bosey says sheep schlong, which I agree with. I'm going with that one. Tony also says shillelaghs. Andy Plagano says potatito. Big black cock, says Taz. Johnny says animal genitalia. Gina says men in kilt sex. That probably is the answer. Joan says Jeff is correct. Carrie says arms. Jeff said, oh, they started answering the question that I gave away the answer to.
Oh, okay.
Shoe, foot. Yes, that was foot and shoe.
Yeah, when you messed up your last question, Andy said that Ken should come up with your last sex question.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
That's probably why he skedaddled. He's like, one of these guys is going to think of that. I'm out of here.
All right, so the answer is
The answer is lesbianism.
Nice.
I know. I'm actually mad. Like I looked it up. I figured like it would be something other than that, and sure enough, it is.
We're definitely moving to Boston. Big boobied lesbians in Boston. Boston big boob.
Yep.
Big boob Boston. I gotta think about that.
All right, so you don't even have to do your last question.
Why not?
So, well, because you already did it.
What?
You already gave it away.
No, I didn't. Remember, then I asked another question because I screwed up the question?
Oh, no, I forgot that. Okay, go.
She doesn't listen to me. The states where couples have the longest lovemaking sessions. I asked for the top 4.
Am I right on one?
You said New York. That is not one of them. Ken said Alaska. That is not one of them. Carrie says New Jersey. That is not one of them. Kirsten says California. That is not one of them. Elizabeth says Nevada. That is not one of them. New York, Florida, California, New Jersey. None of those. Alaska, also by Tony. No. Iowa, there's nothing else to do there. Incorrect. Taz says Washington State. Sadly for me, great for parents. Incorrect. Alaska, says Greg. Incorrect.
So it's got to be like a southern state, because no one's mentioning southern states, so it's got to be there.
California, because of all the tantric stuff. That is incorrect, Andy. Alaska, there's nothing else to do. That is wrong, Joan. Idaho, says Elizabeth. That is number 3.
Idaho?
Idaho is number 3.
It's definitely not Utah, Elizabeth.
Utah is incorrect. It's like we're on a double date. What? It's kind of like when you go to O'Neill and when you get an O'Neill and a Walker, they have to name their kids Sam. All right, so nobody got it right. The top answer at 7 minutes is New Mexico. Coming in second at 5 minutes and 38 seconds is West Virginia. Third is Idaho with 5 minutes 11 seconds. South Carolina is 4 with 4 minutes and 48 seconds.
This is just sad, people.
And then, by the way, Missouri is 5th with 4 minutes and 22 seconds.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
And they won.
No, New Mexico won
were on
at
the
7
list.
minutes. Well, yeah. Oh, all right. So it's usually first name, middle name, confirmation last. Oh, okay. So I did have it right. Maybe they told me that, and I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said. That would be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said, but I couldn't confirm that was
Joseph
correct.
Daniel.
I was just saying that's how we did it. Ken Pichel's confirmation name was James. What? I kept James. Just
look.
K. James P., not K. James P. What? Oh, meaning James is his middle name.
Oh. Look,
Got
your
it.
mommy wrote it out for you.
What happened? Oh, Anthony Joseph Daniel Walker had to be a saint's name. Well, isn't like practically every name a saint?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. There's no Saint...
There's no Saint Sallie.
There is no Saint Sallie, really?
I don't think so.
Wow. Well, now there is. Because you fixed the light. See, it all comes full circle here today, ladies and gentlemen. And what's the why do we have to do that? Why do we have to change our names, Mom? Or add a name or whatever. Sally's reasoning was the same as mine for Manson's album. All right. Oh, Carrie says she likes your hair.
Oh, thank you.
She must be a Boston lesbian, a Boston Irish lesbian. Let's see. From what I know, Boston had the first female priest. Oh. Dang, Tony, we should have known Sally would incorporate Boston. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yep.
Were you once a lawyer? What? When I was younger, I thought JFK had a twin brother named Jack. Hugh Beaver. His parents hated him. Yeah, I think they did.
That's so true. Could you imagine? Like, we don't want this kid. We need to really give him a hard life.
Some Spanish girls have purple beavers. What? Purple? With a Hugh Beaver like that, he probably made a lot of money.
Oh, it's so funny.
Ken Pichot was on TV Country dancing in Tennessee. True story. Send us the footage, Ken, or it didn't happen. I was on News 12. I was in a News 12 piece on my school doing an anti-racism thing, says Pagenos. Send all that stuff, and we'll play them.
Was it
I
News
want to
12
see
we were on that Billy Joel thing?
No, we were on ABC,
Okay.
Channel 7 around here, ABC. I've been on TV a bunch of times.
A bunch of times you have, yeah.
I was on Hunters, going like this.
No, you're more like this.
No, I wasn't like this. Like, duh.
You're like this.
Jerry Lewis was from New Jersey. Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Right, yes. Ken Pichelle is verifying the Oyster Bay song. Taz says, Taz says she loves me. Hello, Lewis. Thank you for joining in. So many emotions flying up my screen.
Oh, Gina said she won a bicycle at the Hicksville Theater.
Oh, nice. How'd you do that, Gina?
She probably just stole it, don't you think?
I was thinking sexual favors.
Oh,
Thank God. I thought we were not going to get a Hicksville memory. Andrew, you know you're getting a Hicksville memory, and we're going to lay it on even more so since you're not going to be here on Friday with us. Kirsten's leaving. 7 minutes. Who lives there? Sting. When Gina lived on location in Missouri for 4 months while hubby was filming, I called it the show me what the fuck there is to do state. Oh, so Gina and Jack had a lot of sex in Missouri. Hello, Bonnie. All right. Well, speaking of, Elizabeth, you were on News 12 on Valentine's Day making rose bouquets. When? Just a month ago? Yeah, let us know. I'd like to see it. So, speaking of Kirsten was commenting on govsradio.com. So, Kirsten, send us your address, and we're going to mail you one of these pretty little poker chips. Where do you live? Are you? Well, she's gone now, but I think she's local, right?
Okay.
I think she is. So, congratulations to Kirsten. Tomorrow, get on Govs Radio.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna wait till we get the website all figured out.
Well, yeah,
now we're just douches. I don't want to be a douche.
But we're giving it away. We started.
No, but half the people, most of the people, can't get on it. I don't feel like being a douche. So let's just wait until the website's a little bit better.
We'll still be giving them away then too. It's not like they're missing out. We can start giving them away to people that can get on, and then they'll have their chances too. Yes, there are some issues with the comments, with how you can comment on the website, but we're taking care of it. So that'll be all fixed. All right. So today is Tuesday. So so we have today at 6:30, we have Soul Space with Georgia. At 8 o'clock, we have Anthony Rodia and Goomba Johnny with A Little Bit of Laughs. That's on Rodia Comedy Facebook page. It's not on Govs Radio Facebook page. Go to Rodia Comedy Facebook page, and that's where you can see the show. And then come back to Govs Radio, because then you'll see Domestic Disturbance at 9:30. What happened?
I flung it over here.
You flung it. So Georgia, Anthony and Johnny, and Domestic Disturbance all tonight, coming live from this studio. Sallie mean on Monday, Tony mean on Tuesday. You two better take tomorrow off. I wasn't mean just now. I was just saying we can still do it. I wasn't being mean about it, was I? No, I wasn't. You're a dick.
I guess we'll see if we do it on Thursday or not.
Oh, you see, I got beat up yesterday afternoon. Now she's going to beat me up again. Somebody call the police. Call CPS.
No, whether you'll not listen and just do whatever you want to do anyway.
Oh, I'm not
That's
listening.
What I meant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're my boss.
Well, we'll see. Not a boss, just caring what the other person thinks rather than just doing what you want to do anyway. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
But we started giving it away yesterday, so.
But we were, like we said, we were like the guinea pigs on this show with this new website. So we're just updating what we're doing every day. So, I just because I'm on my phone. Like if I was someone who had to change over to get on a website that wasn't working right, I'd be like, I'd rather just roll it out right. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to. It's kind of like the Teespring thing. I don't want to keep pissing people off. I want it to just work right, then roll it out. That's all.
But it wasn't even my decision. Speaking of bosses, we were told to start giving these away.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, if I talk to the person who came up with the plan and I explained that, he would completely agree with me.
All right, so we'll do that. So we'll talk to him.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like I don't want to fall into, well, I was told to do it, because it's not true, because he doesn't have all the information.
All right, so we give him the information. You stated your opinion. I stated mine.
Right. Good shot. That
Thanks.
was, yeah,
I'm actually surprised,
it's like,
too.
I know, because like, yeah, it's just this like little thing to actually hit it. That was good.
That's what
Good
you
shot,
do.
baby.
You find that little thing and you hit it. And that's why you're my superhero. Sallie and I will be back Thursday at 11. Oh, tomorrow, don't forget, I don't know if...
They are. Domestic disturbance?
No.
Oh,
No.
I thought you were saying...
No, I'm talking about tomorrow. Marla hasn't been on. I don't know if she's returning tomorrow, to be honest with you.
She's got some stuff going on.
So, can't get on the website. All right, we'll explain it. Maybe on Thursday we'll go over some stuff. Okay, so, but don't forget tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up with Don Sill and Benny Rizzuti. And then immediately after that at 9 p.m. is Christy Miller with Christy Unleashed. Everybody have a great rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you tonight with Anthony and Johnny. Enjoy your Wednesday, and then Sallie and I will see you again Thursday at 11 a.m. Rich Rader will be sitting here with us as well. No guests, I don't